Lincoln, Nebraska. Get loud and say it with me now. This is Monster Jam.
We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Just say that I'm reckless, because I'm relentless. This spit on my face, a curse on my name, and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you can try and blame us, and try and take what's sacred, but we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. A fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. It doesn't matter if the world is going mad, but just hold
It is time for the first competition of the night, JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seated into a bracket based on a random draw. The fastest 4 trucks will advance to the semifinal round, where they will continue to compete for the JCB Racing win. Lincoln, Nebraska, who's ready for JCB Racing?
It's brother versus sister in our first race. Make some noise for Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. A brother and opponent, Brandon Telechka and Just Get Her Done 2.
Your winner, Brandon Telechka, Just Get Her Done 2.
Just Get Her Done 2 advancing to the semifinals. Make some noise for Kurt Kramer in Hot Seat. His opponent across the track, Tony Oaks in Thunderoris.
Your winner, Tony Oaks, Thunderoris.
Thunderoris called his shot on Monster Jam trackside, saying he was going to take this victory here against Hosty, and he does, advancing to the semifinals. Thunderoris. Let's hear it, Lincoln, for Jamie Garner in Overboard. Versus Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Your winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian you see up there on the original super glue, glued to the action replay. Monster Mutt Dalmatian to the semifinals. One more spot remaining in the semifinals. Who's going to take it? Let's hear it for MJ Solario and El Toro Loco. On the other side of the track, make some noise for Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger.
Your winner, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger.
Very tight race there coming across the track, and it's Gravedigger taking the final semifinal spot here in JCB Racing competition.
Monster Jam fans, I hope you are enjoying JCB Racing. I'm here to remind you we have a fourth friendly competition going on here at Monster Jam. Of course, that is the race to be crowned the St. Jude Ambassador of the Night. What that means is on behalf of your favorite truck or driver, you can scan the QR code and donate directly to them for St. Jude. Once again, scanning the QR code, you can donate directly to your favorite Monster Jam truck or driver. The driver that helps raise the most money by the end of the night will be crowned our St. Jude Ambassador of the Night, in pursuit of being crowned St. Jude Ambassador of the Year at Monster Jam World Finals. Be on the lookout for that QR code throughout the night. But now it is time for the JCB semifinal round. The fastest four trucks have advanced, and the winners of this round will continue on, where they will compete for the first 8 points of tonight's event. Pinnacle Bank Arena, who's ready for more JCB racing? Your winner, Brandon Telechka, just get her done too.
Just get her done too, taking one of the two final spots here in JCB Racing competition. It's going to be close. We're taking a look at the original super glue, glued to the action replay. Looking to see who is going to advance to the finals to take on Just Get Her Done 2. So close. And your winner, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, advancing to the finals.
It all comes down to this. This is the JCB final round. The winner of this next race will take the first 8 points of tonight's event. Pinnacle Bank Arena, are you ready to meet your JCB Racing final contenders?
The finals are set here in JCB Racing competition. Let's go. He is undefeated against Blake Granger in JCB Racing. Make some noise for Brandon Telesco. Just get her done too. He's seeking his 20th competition win here in JCB Racing. Let's hear it for Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And it's the polka-dotted puppy for his 20th victory here in JCB Racing. Taking a look here, give it up for your winner, Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Picking up the first 8 points of the night is Blake Granger, as he's been dominating this competition all season here on the Arena Championship Series East, really using his racing background to get the victory.
Congratulations to Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, taking the first win here of the weekend. You promised us earlier you were going to come out fast and hot. Talk to us about it.
Man, you know, I'm having so much fun already right here in good old Lincoln, Nebraska with you beautiful Monster Jam fans. But you know, we've been driving on hard dirt all year, and now we're sitting here on this sandy mix, and we have to completely relearn how to turn and race these Monster Jam trucks. And you know what? Just like Farouk just said, that racing background just gave me a huge advantage.
Now, you mentioned this sandy dirt. You got to kind of relearn some things. We got the two-wheel skills challenge coming up next, probably your best competition here at Monster Jam. Talk to me and talk to these fans about how you have to change the game plan based on this track.
Most definitely. This pod is going to fall apart. Everything that helps us get our truck on two wheels won't be there if you go 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th. But you know what? I'm going to come out here and drive this beautiful puppy dog right into the ground for all you Lincoln, Nebraska Monster Jam fans. So I need you guys on your feet making noise. I want to hear you get loud. And I got one question for you. We told you it was coming. Where my dogs at? Hoo, hoo.
Keep it going over your JCB Racing winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
All right, Monster Jam fans, we're looking at the BKT overall event leaderboard. After our first competition, we see right there, tied for 5th at the bottom is Toro Loco, Megalodon, Overboard, and Hot Seat. Went out in the first round, but picked up 2 points. Gravedigger and Thunder Roars went out in the semifinals. They pick up 4 points. Just Get Her Done 2. Our runner-up here in JCB Racing picks up 7 points. In second place, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. He knows what it's like to be at the top. Blake Granger taking 8 points here at the BKT overall event leaderboard. And coming up next is our two-wheel skills challenge. That's right, it's all going down right here. This is the first time where you, the Monster Jam fans, will be determining our winner. Make sure you scan that QR code right now or go to judgeszone.com on your phone's web browser. Each driver will get to make 2 attempts each. We're looking for stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, and moonwalks. What are all those things for? Check out this video and you'll find out.
This is how you do a stoppie in a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. It's all about being consistent on the throttle. You get it up to the ramp, get your front tires parked up there, and as soon as you start going, just gas it real hard, and as soon as you feel those back BKT tires pop off the ramp, lock the brakes and the truck will come just like that right up.
As a Monster Jam driver, one of the coolest tricks we can do is throwing a Monster Jam truck into a nose wheelie. We go off the pad, trip it up on the rear, get it on the front two BKT tires. But something else we try to do for you amazing Monster Jam fans is throw it in the reverse and go back onto the pad into a wheelie. We call that a combo.
First thing we're going to do whenever you want to do a bicycle is you want to find an obstacle first, something that's going to hit really hard and tip the truck up on its side. You're going to line up for it with some decent speed, run at it, run at it, run at it. Your tire is going to clip, front tire is going to clip, back tire is going to clip, and you're going to turn into the dirt and ride that thing as far as you can.
Now, I know we just came out with some great racing, but we're going to have some more racing action going on here right now, and I got my buddy Ethan who's going to help us out. Now, Ethan, it's going to be a little bit competition here, and all you fans out there can get involved as well here at the Pinnacle Bank Arena, all right? So, look, we're going to have a little race, one more race here. It'll be a digital race this time between Megalodon, Toro Loco, and Gravedigger. Ethan, who do you think will win in a race here on this track?
Gravedigger.
Oh, you're going to go with Gravedigger. All right, I thought you wanted to go with Megalodon. You're switching it up, okay? Going with Gravedigger, right? All right, Ethan. Ethan is going with Gravedigger. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think is going to win this race here? Toro Loco, Gravedigger, Megalodon? Yell it out. Let me hear you. All right, seems like you got some fans on your side here, Ethan. All right, we're going to see if Gravedigger can win this race here. We're going to get it count down. You ready to count down with me?
1.
Here we go. Count down from 3. Here we go. Let's get this race started. 3,
2, 1.
Here we go. All right, they're off. Right now, look, it's Gravedigger out to an early lead. Here we go. Let's see what can happen. Ethan is looking intently right now, as all of you are as well. Let's see if he can make it happen. Uh-oh, it's Toro Loco around the hairpin turn. He's going in for the lead right now, coming around a Monster Jam, Mini Jam, Diamond turn. It's Toro Loco in the lead, but Gravedigger is making a move, and so is Megalodon. Coming around our last turn here. Who's it going to be? Toro Loco? No, look like Gravedigger is in front. Look at that. Crossing the checkered flag is Gravedigger for the win. Big, big spin right there. And you know what that means here, Ethan? You know what that means?
He wins.
That means he wins. And if he wins, that means you win. You know that? All right. And just for winning right here, right now, we're going to send you with your very own Monster Jam Megalodon plushie toy right here. That's for you right there, Ethan. Let's give it up for Ethan winning the Monster Jam Mini Jams. All right, Monster Jam, it's time for our second competition of the night, our two-wheel skills challenge. And for more on your role here, Monster Jam fans, let's go to Tiana in the stands.
That's right, Farouk. This is going to be everybody's first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com. So remember, once a driver completes their run, you're using your smartphone, going to judgeszone.com in your internet browser, or scanning the QR code up on the video board. Once you're there, you'll type in the code LIN and click submit. Then all you got to do to set a score is slide the BKT tire up or down to the score you want to give each driver. Now remember, our drivers are counting on you to score accurately and fairly, because you will help determine tonight's winner. So now I only got one more question for you. Who's ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
First to take the track, don't look now. It's a shark. Make some noise for Michaela Teleska in Megalodon. Lining up for attempt number 2.
Keep it going for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Okay, Lincoln, this is going to be your first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com. Scan that QR code. Lock in your scores for Michaela Telechka.
Lincoln, let her hear you right now as we take a look at the replay here. Going on the first tip off of the log stack. Trying to get those fins up in the air for you, but her second attempt coming up off the 8-pack. Did a great job up there getting the nose wheelie down and walking it across the pod. See what the scores here laying down for the first time here in Two Wheel Skills Challenge. The scores from Megalodon is 7.963, 7.9 from the expert, 8 point from the fans for 7.963. First place for Megalodon. Up next, representing the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, it's Kurt Kramer in hot seat. And scoring is open right now for hot seats. Time to get those scores in. Scan that QR code, go to judgeszone.com. Just got about 15 seconds to slide those BKT tires up and get those scores in right now for hot seat. As we take a look right now, the super glued to the action replay right here, looking at the first 2 attempts here from hot seat. Looking to get that score to beat right now. The score for hot seat is 5.965, 7 from the experts, 4.7 from the fans for 5.965, second place for hot seat. Up next, make some noise representing the state of Indiana's Jamie Garner in Overboard. Lining up for his first attempt. Nice wheelie for the first attempt for Overboard as he gets ready for his second attempt.
Keep it going for Jamie Gardner Overboard. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Big run right there for Jamie Garner in Overboard. Coming out, laying down a first attempt, going for the wheelie. And then second attempt going for the big sky wheelie off of the log stack, getting some big air, as you see it right here on our original Super Glue glued to the action replay, and a big tailgate crushing moonwalk across the pod. The score to beat right now is a 7.963. The score for Overboard is... We have a new leader 8.162, first place, 8.1 from the experts, 8.2 from the fans for 8.162, first place for Overboard. Up next, representing Boise, Idaho, let's hear it for MJ Solario and El Toro Loco. And a great triple combination first hit for El Toro Loco.
Make some noise for MJ Solario, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Let us know what you think of those two-wheel skills.
Coming out here in the two-wheel skills challenge, no matador can tame this bull right here. Looking at the great nose wheelie, walking across the pod, going down the log stack into a reverse wheelie and back up again for a triple combination score right there. The score to be right now, 8.162 from Overboard. And we're looking up there at their original Super Glue glued to the action replay. You see the smoke coming out of the nose. 8.162 is the score to beat. The score for El Toro Loco is... We have a new leader. Here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Expert score 8.45, 8.8 from the fan score, 8.638. First place for El Toro Loco.
Monster Jam fans, I hope you are enjoying the two-wheel skills challenge. Once again, don't forget about our St. Jude competition, the race to be crowned St. Jude Ambassador of the Night. You can scan the QR code to donate directly to your favorite Monster Jam driver or Monster Jam truck. And the winner will be crowned St. Jude Ambassador of the Night tonight in pursuit of St. Jude Ambassador of the Year at World Finals. You can once again scan that QR code up again on the video board or text ACS East to 785-833.
He owns this competition with 23 victories. Make some noise for Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Good dog, sit. He's waving those big BKT paws at you. Wave back. That's the first attempt for Monster Mutt Dalmatian as he gets ready for his second attempt.
Just a dog digging for some bones. It's Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Taking a look at the original Super Glow glued to the action replay. As you look up on the video board right now, and we see Blake Granger coming out with the nose wheelie right there, and then he walks it up the pod, walking it all the way across. A moonwalk that Michael Jackson would be proud of. Look at the doggy rubbing his nose in the dirt. This dog loves to play on the dirt here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Right now, looking at the big hit right there, big Sky Willie coming down. The score to beat right now, score to beat 8.638. The score from Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 9.505. We have a new leader. First place for Monster Mutt Dalmatian, 9.55 from the experts, 9.45 from the fans for 9.505. First place for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Monster Jam fans, I hope you are enjoying the action here. I'm here with Dawson. Dawson, what do you think of Monster Jam so far?
It's good.
It's good. It could be even bigger and better, right? We got so much more to go. Well, Dawson, you and I are going to get into the action with a St. Jude helmet shuffle. So it's going to pop up on the video board. All we have to do is keep our eyes on the prize. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's helmet shuffle. So Monster Jam fans, we want your help. We got to keep our eyes on the trophy. And you're going to help Dawson be a winner. So here we go. Oh, it's not done yet. Keep watching. Okay, Monster Jam fans. Okay, let's ask everybody. Let's see. Make some noise if you think it's under number 1. Make some noise if you think it's under number 2. Make some noise if you think it's under number 3. Okay, Dawson, do you think you know? The people are saying 3. What do you think? 3. Let's see if you are correct. It's not under 1. It's not under 2! Which means, Dawson, you are the St. Jude Helmet Shuffle Champion. High five! And because you are the champion, I want you to hang on to this for me to cheer on Gravedigger. Let's give Dawson a huge round of applause and get back to more Monster Jam action.
Taking a look at our two-wheel skills challenge leaderboard, you see at the top, your score to beat 9.505. Monster Mutt Dalmatian with 3 drivers left to go. the 2024 Breakout Driver of the Year. Let's hear it for Brandon Teleshka. Just get her done too. One hit in the books, lining up for his second attempt.
Make some noise for Brandon Teleshka. Just get her done too. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com. Don't forget the code is LIN.
Just get her done too, going with one of the most difficult tricks there is to do in a Monster Jam truck, the bicycle. You see it got on the two side wheels right there, went onto the sidewall, jammed on the throttle and got the sidewall saved right there for Brandon Teleshka. Just get her done too, looking for his first victory here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Looking for his fifth win here. The score for Just Get Her Done too is good enough for fifth place is a 6.402, 6.5 from the experts, 6.2 from the fans for a 6.4 total score. Fifth place for Just Get Her Done too. She's blind to the bone. Let's hear it for Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger. Lining up for a second attempt.
Give it up for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Taking a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. You see right there the nose wheelie, and then walking it across the pod right there is Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger, looking to get some points here from the fans to get this scores up and take this competition win off the log stack there, going for another run as she's looking to take another victory here in the two-wheel skills challenge. The score for Gravedigger is 7.852, good enough for fifth place. 8.3 from the experts, 7.3 from the fans for a 7.852, fifth place for Gravedigger. Taking a look at the leaderboard, the score to beat is still 9.505 with one driver remaining. Let's hear it for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. One attempt down, one to go for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris.
Let him hear you roar. It's Tony Oaks, Thunderoris. Make sure to lock in your scores at digizone.com.
Is there a dentist in the house that works on Jurassic teeth? Thunderoris may need it after scraping his mouth on the ground here on the two-wheel skills challenge. Tony Oaks and Thunderoris climbing out the cab. Let them hear it, Lincoln. Show them some love right there with the wheelie walk across the pod. Moonwalking it all the way out. Looking to take the score to beat right now, 9.505. Did he do enough? The score for Thunderoris is 8896. Second place, 8.8 experts, 8.9 from the fans, 8896. Second place for Thunderoris, which means your winner for the 24th time this season. Let's hear it. 9.505 for Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian taking their second competition win here in tonight's event, looking to take another BKT overall event championship.
Congrats to Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Now, I'm going to ask what I think all these fans might be wondering. What's going on in your head when something like that happens during the two-wheel skills challenge?
Man, you know, when I flipped the truck up onto the bad bumper, I could have put it in reverse and saved it. That's my opinion. I need to go back and watch some video. They shut me off. I don't get it. A brand new body is now destroyed. But it's okay because it looks even cooler when it's destroyed. Are you guys having fun in Monster Jam? Let me hear you.
Now, Blake, you told us this dirt was just gonna crumble after each truck went. We only got one competition left, and of course, that's Monster Jam Freestyle. Tell me, the truck's already destroyed. How are you going to just wow us in freestyle?
Man, there ain't nothing better than Monster Jam Freestyle when you can take 1,500 horsepower, lay that pedal to the floor for 75 seconds, and drive that truck as hard as I possibly can. Just for you awesome Lincoln, Nebraska fans. So you know what? Everything's off the table. The body's destroyed. The truck's ready to go. My man Chad said, hey, we love Monster Jam Freestyle. Go out there and tear that truck up. Let's have some fun. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. But hey, I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. But I got that one question for you, and I want to hear you guys barking as loud as you can. Where my dogs at? Hoo, hoo.
Keep it going for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
And with two competitions in the books, it is officially halftime here at Monster Jam right now. This is your chance to head on out to the concourse and pick up your favorite Monster Jam merchandise, t-shirts, flags, program souvenirs, plush toys, die-cast Spin Master trucks, and so much more. Get it now. We got two competitions in the books. Monster Mutt Dalmatian taking the first two wins. Coming up, we got the halftime report, and of course, our superstars of Freestyle Motocross. And right after halftime, it's more Monster Jam. Right now is halftime here in Lincoln. Enjoy.
Beautiful. Now, let's meet these riders, shall we? Coming up to the ramp first, we got our first rider. Coming up, he's going into the tunnel, making his way. It's Brendan Reardon. Up next, AJ Rosebrill. Our third rider is none other than Cameron Sepulveda. Josh Edford. Now, these guys are just getting in some practice jumps. So while they keep warming up those bikes, let's keep warming up our voices. Keep cheering for them as they go. Now, Lincoln, I don't know about you, but it's Friday night, and I'm excited! Oh, come on, I think we can be louder than that. I said it's Friday night! Okay, I believe they are getting in their final practice jump. And then we are gonna get this competition started. Make some noise! Okay, let's get these guys up here. Because it is time for the FMX Best Trick Competition. Each of these riders is gonna have one attempt to throw down their best high-flying trick while going from one side of the arena to the other. But remember, here at Monster Jam, you are the official judges. So that means once each rider lands on the ramp, you're going to judgeszone.com to lock in the score for what you think is the best trick. But remember, there can only be one winner. So Lincoln, who's ready for the FMX Best Trick Competition?
Lincoln, Nebraska, sounds like you're ready for the superstars of freestyle motocross here in the Best Trick Competition. They're coming out and give you their best trick. If you're ready, I'm ready, they're ready, so let's make it happen. Coming up first, make some noise out of Worcester, Massachusetts with the 228 on his back. Make some noise for Brendan Reardon.
Brendan Reardon making his way to the ramp. He is looking to get his first win here at the FMX Best Trick Competition. He's going first. That means we need to get extra, extra loud. Lincoln, make some noise! Brendan Reardon with a cliffhanger, holding on to nothing but the handlebars with his ankles. Let us know what you think at judgeszone.com.
Big first trick coming out the gate there, the cliffhanger for Brendan Reardon rocking the 228 jersey. Will it be enough to see? We're trying to get those scores up here in our FMX Best Trick Competition. The score for Brendan Reardon is 8.073, 8.073. First place for Brendan Reardon. Up next, he's all the way from Chicago, Illinois. Representing the Windy City, let's hear it for AJ Rosebrill on the 78 bike.
AJ Rosebrill is gonna make his way around the bowl. He's gonna tell you to get loud. AJ Rosebrill has jumped competitively all over the United States and all across the world, even in China. But tonight, he is here just for you. Let's show him some love. AJ Rosebrill with a whip flip. Let us know what you think at judgeszone.com.
combination trick right there as you take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay here in our best trick competition. AJ coming out on the 78 bike with a backflip whip trick, putting two tricks together in one, trying to beat the score. 8.073 the score for AJ is. AJ gets second place with a 7.83. Brandon, still your score to beat right now as we get ready for our third competitor here in the best trick competition. He comes all the way from sunny South Florida. Let's hear it representing the blue number 3 bike with Thor across his chest. Let's hear it for Cameron Sepulveda.
Cameron Sepulveda has the loudest bike in here, which means we have to be even louder. Cameron came off of last weekend with 2 wins. He's looking to get another under his belt. As Farouk said, from South Florida, where he spends most of his time hanging out with his German Shepherd Axel. Let's give it up for Cameron Sepulveda. Cameron Sepulveda going for the Superman flip, where he takes his legs off the bike, get parallel with the seat as he flips upside down. Let us know what you think at judgeszone.com.
Flying through the air 75 feet across the Pinnacle Bank Arena, as high as 45 feet up in air. Number 3 bike, Cameron Sepulveda looking to beat the score. 8.063 the score for Cameron Sepulveda is. Good enough for first place, 8.993. 8.993 first place for Cameron Sepulveda. One rider left to go here in the FMX Best Trick competition, and he comes all the way from Asheville, North Carolina. Let's hear it for Josh Hedford.
Josh Hedford has over 15 years experience in FMX. When he's not on that bike, he is staying in shape with yoga, Pilates, you name it. He is looking to take that number 1 spot away from Cameron. Let's make some noise! That was a Cordova flip by Josh Hedford, really bringing out those yoga moves. Now he's doing donuts in the corner. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Josh coming out with the Cordova backflip. Another combo move right there. Taking his feet off, putting them on a handlebar, flexing up front. We got a score to beat of 8.993. Josh with the Cordova flip scores is. Good enough for first place. Josh Hedford with a 9.3. Ooh, right there. That means he is the winner of your FMX Best Trick competition. Give it up for Josh Hedford.
Pinnacle Bank Arena, do you want to see more FMX? Oh, I think we can get louder than that. I said, do you want to see more FMX? Good, because it is time for the grand finale. These guys are going to fly from one side of the arena to the other in one continuous train. But remember, the louder we are, the higher they fly. So I need everybody to make some noise. Here they come. Remember, one right after the other without stopping. Here they go. That was the whip train. I saw all of them whip, but I didn't see a nay-nay, so that means we gotta do it again. You know, I think if we're loud enough, they will all backflip. Let's see. All right, these guys got one more whip train in them. One more train as they make their way to the ramp. This is gonna be their final jump here on this Friday night. Let's show them some love. These have been the insane, crazy, high-flying riders of your Freestyle Motocross team. One more time, give it up for Brendan Reardon, AJ Roseborough, Cameron Sepulveda, and Josh Hedford.
Let's go, Lincoln, Nebraska. Let's give it up one more time for your superstars of Freestyle Motocross.
Let's get our winner up here to the pod, Josh Hedford. As I said, Josh Hedford has over 15 years experience in FMX, and he has been battling it out all season long against Cameron Sepulveda for these wins. Josh, congratulations, taking the first win here in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's gotta feel so good starting the weekend off strong. Talk to these fans about the trick you did tonight.
Oh, yeah, that was a Cordova backflip. It's like this crazy hot yoga move called the bow pose that, yeah, you had to practice that a couple times at the studio just to like make sure I could still do it on the bike sometimes.
Now, talk to me about how important it is to keep your body so healthy and in shape to be able to do this weekend after weekend for the last, I believe, 16 weeks on the road.
Yeah, I feel like it's been like nonstop for like a decade. But yeah, work out a lot, eat a lot of good food, and take my vitamins and work out with these guys and get them warmed up too. So it's kind of one of those things where you're just nonstop busy all the time just to stay on the bike and stay fit and strong.
Now, you know, I love to ask this because, Josh, you never know who might be out there in the stands that wants to do what you do, maybe a young kid in the audience or even an adult who wants to have a huge life-changing career. What would be your number one piece of advice you would give somebody who wants to pursue FMX?
Well, definitely wear a helmet and start on small jumps, work your way up slowly, and, you know, wear as much protective gear as you can because the ground's hard and we're kind of like pink little hamsters, so you got to protect yourself and do good in school and all that good stuff. So, yeah, and I know there's a group of FMX guys that are starting a thing for up-and-comers to watch on YouTube, so there's going to be some cool videos to learn how to do tricks and, you know, all that fun stuff.
Well, thank you for the info and congratulations once again. Let's give it up for your FMX Best Trick winner, Josh Hedford. We've reached the pinnacle of tonight's event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Let's make some noise for Kurt Kramer in Hot Seat. This is your time to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. Don't forget to use that QR code and the code LIN.
Coming in hot is Hotsy right now as we take a look at the original Super Glue glued to the action replay. Coming out for 75 seconds of incredible burn time. Laying down some donuts there, right there for you guys. A nice little 3-pack. Coming up over the pod, making some action here, looking to be set the score here in Monster Jam Freestyle. The score for Hotsy is looking at a 5.833, 6125 from the experts, 5.541 from the fans. First place, 5.833 for Hotsy. Make some noise out of Boise, Idaho. It's MJ Solario and El Toro Loco.
Get those Toro horns up for MJ Solario, El Toro Loco. Make sure to lock in your scores quickly at judgeszone.com.
Big air flying through the arena here at the Pinnacle Bank Arena. Making it happen right here up on top. Let's hear it for MJ Solario. Show him some love. Got the donuts with the smoke blowing out of the nose. No matador can tame him. This bull is out of control. Look at the big sky willy right there. Ole! Score to beat right now, 5.833. The score for El Toro Loco is good enough for first place, 8.721. 8.8 from the experts, 8.5 from the fans, 8.721 total score. First place for El Toro Loco.
Lincoln, get ready. It's time for Monster Mutt Freestyle.
Who let the dogs out? Hit it. Hit it. I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right now. Hit it. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight.
This dog has the zoomies. It's Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Blake Granger coming out in the Monster Mutt Dalmatian, the polka dotted puppy, looking to make it happen, flying through the air, trying to touch the jumbo screen up here in the PBA, trying to make it happen, show him some love all the way from Louisiana. As we take a look at the original Super Glue glued to the action replay, dog with no nose looking to still smell victory. Score to beat is a 8.721. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is good enough for first place. 9.025 from the experts, 9.257 from the fans, 9.141. First place for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Your new score to beat. She's the queen of the black and green wrecking machine. Make some noise for Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger.
Make some noise for Kristen Anderson Gravedigger. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Gravedigger coming out. Looking to wreck shop here. Show of love, Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger making it happen. Got the donuts going down. Big Sky Willie's getting some big air. The score for Gravedigger is good enough for third place, 8.579, 8.55 from the experts, 8.67 from the fans, 8.579. Third place for Gravedigger. And we take a look at the Monster Jam Freestyle competition leaderboard. As we see right now, Hosley with a 5.8. Gravedigger just scored an 8.579. El Toro Loco in second place, 8.721. Remember, Monster Jam fans, points are awarded still for every spot here on the scoreboard. Monster Mutt Dalmatian in control of the 8 points with a 9.141. Your score to beat here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Looking to get a victory here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Let's hear it for Brandon Teleshka. Just get her done too.
Time to rewind.
going for Brandon Telechka. Just get her done too. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Make sure to lock in your scores quickly in the next 20 seconds.
Brandon Telechka and Just Get Her Done too, out here making it happen. He only knows what to do, and that's just get it done. As we take a look at the original super glue, glued to the action replay. Big hit right there over the launch pad, trying to make something happen, going for the bicycle. Let's hear it for Brandon Telechka. Make some noise, show him some love here in the Pinnacle Bank Arena. Going with the bicycle, sidewall save right there. Score to beat 9.141 by Monster Mutt Dalmatian. The score for Just Get Her Done 2 is 8.512, 8.75 from the expert, 8.273 from the fans, 8.512 total score. Fourth place for Just Get Her Done 2. Up next, make some noise for Jamie Garner in Overboard. And it appears that maybe Overboard is broken right now. Trying to see if he can get up going with 17 seconds left on the clock. And that's going to be it for Overboard. He is done for the day. It's going to be a broken left rear axle for Overboard. As we take a look at the original Super Glue glued to the action replay, get those scores in at judgeszone.com. Scan a QR code. Just about a few seconds left to get those scores in for Jamie Garner. Coming out right now, looking to get wild and Overboard, making some action happen right here in the Pinnacle Bank Arena here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Before he was broken, getting some good action, good air, good movement around here in the pod. The score for Overboard is good enough for fifth place is a 6.465. 7.7 from the expert, 5.2 from the fans, 6.465. Fifth place for Overboard.
Monster Jam fans, I want to take a look behind the scenes with you. Let's dissect a little bit about what's going on here at Monster Jam. If you take a look at the pod, we heard this earlier from Blake Granger at Monster Mutt Dalmatian, that this dirt is really sandy, it's loose. We've been dealing with a lot of dirt that's been a little bit thicker, a little bit more tacky. So what that means is this dirt is really easy to kind of decompress, crumble down. Now, in terms of competition, this is what I want you to think about. When the first truck came out for Freestyle, this dirt was a little bit more, let's say, sturdy. These elements on the all around the pod, you see we got the single log, we got the log stack, the 8-pack, got these tires. All these obstacles were a little bit stronger, but now we're about halfway through this competition, a little bit more. That means this is tearing down, which means the drivers that we have left to go in the freestyle competition actually have it a little bit harder. These obstacles are not going to hold up as strong as they were at the beginning of freestyle. So those are all things to take into consideration when scoring these competitions, that, you know, it's not as easy as it was at the beginning now that we only have a few competitors left. So that's just one of the elements here at Monster Jam. You know, anything can happen here at Monster Jam, and that is forever a changing element.
He has more Monster Jam freestyle wins than any other competitor. Let's make some noise for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. Scoring is open right now for Tony Oaks in Thunderoris. Scan a QR code, go to judgeszone.com, get those scores in for Thunderoris. Just a few seconds left to get those scores in. Score to beat right now is a 9.141. Being held by Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Let's hear it for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris here in Lincoln at the Pinnacle Bank Arena. Flying high through the arena, the score for Thunderoris is good enough for fourth place, 8.975 from the expert, 8.173 from the fans, for a total score of 8.574. Fourth place for Thunderoris. Don't look now, it's a shark. Make some noise for Michaela Teleska in Megalodon.
place for Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. Scoring is open at Judges Zone, and make sure to lock in your scores in the next 20 seconds.
Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon coming out. Taking a look here at the original super glue glued to the action replay as she flies through the air, getting some donut action in, making sure she did a nice little nose wheelie here in her Monster Jam Freestyle, looking to lay out all the skills she has in her arsenal here to get a good score. The score to beat is a 9.141 by Monster Mount Dalmatian. The score for Megalodon is... it's an 8.514, good enough for fifth place. 8.2 from the experts, 8.798 from the fans for a total score of 8.514. Good enough for fifth place for Megalodon, which means your winner with a score of 9.141. He's your Monster Jam Freestyle and your BKT overall event champion. Make some noise for Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. This is Blake Granger's 23rd BKT overall event championship. That's his Jordan number. Show him some love here in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Congratulations, Blake Granger, with another sweep here at Monster Jam. Talk to these fans about what this means.
Man, it means so much, to come out here and just have fun more than anything, and the wins just keep coming. I absolutely love these guys, man. They have so much passion, support. They work their butts off to make sure that that Monster Jam truck can come out here and run as hard as this guy right here runs it week in and week out all over the United States. So let's make some noise right here for Tractor and Mitch.
I always say there is nobody who works harder than the people that keep these Monster Jam trucks running. It's been so incredible to see all of you work together as a team weekend after weekend and get this win. I want to know, what is really the inspiration for each of you behind Monster Jam and getting these wins?
Man, it starts off with family. Monster Jam is all about family. Just look in the crowd. All of you guys with your kids, your moms, your dads, your grandpas. That's what Monster Jam's all about. We have kids ourselves. We love our family, and we can support each other when we're down. We pick each other up, and we never give up. We always believe in each other, and that's what Monster Jam's all about. But if you guys had fun, we still got 2 more events this weekend, right before good old Easter Sunday, and I get to fly right on back home to my family, and I absolutely can't wait. But you know what? I got some new friends back home having a good old crawfish ball on this Good Friday, and they just fell in love with Monster Jam, and now they're ready to come see it. That's what Monster Jam's all about. But I want you guys making noise one more time. And I got that last question for you. Where my dogs at? Hoo, hoo.
Keep it going for your BKT overall event champion, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and Chad and Mitch, the whole Monster Mutt Dalmatian crew.
The Monster Mutt domination continues as Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian takes another sweep for the first event in consecutive weeks here on the Arena Championship Series East. It is going to be an amazing, amazing competition. We hope you guys had fun here today. Listen, this is your last chance to head on out to the concourse and pick up your favorite Monster Jam merchandise, die-cast Spin Master trucks, plush toys, t-shirts, hats, and more. Get yours now. And don't forget to go to monsterjam.com for tickets, results, digital content, and keep up with all your favorite Monster Jam superstars. And don't forget, also get your tickets to the Monster Jam World Finals 24 going down July 4th weekend in Salt Lake City, Utah. For Tiana Cohen, I'm Farouk Tahi.